Hey, what's up? So I went ahead and broke OT Naruto, and this, you can see that I'm bringing him on my friends lots is because I'm on another account than the one that I broke him, and I think he's a worthy unit break. And some restrictions, okay? If you have a lot of crystals, I think it's a worth unit break just because of the healing potential for 400 per turn. Skill right now in the game is the worst team in the game, borderline the worst team in the game. And if you're in my case where I don't have the Kabuto with the healing, you can have Naruto if you are an OG player, you played when his banner came out and got a lot of copies of him. I feel like a lot of people are from back then, so you got the healing, boom, this Naruto is actually very good. And the thing about him is that his ultimate ignores type disadvantage, so he's actually useful. And if you can mold the team around this, you can also get an extra 75 healing, but honestly it's not that worth it to just mold the team around him. So I brought him like this. I didn't bring any attack boost behind him because I want to bring a more realistic team. Normally I bring some attack boost behind the character to give a grasp of it, but no, I'm bringing him raw. And this is how much damage his jutsus do. So his normal jutsu, 17k. It's so funny because when you're playing multiplayer and you're in ×1, this jutsu is so long, but then when you do it in ×2, because normally when you see it, it's on PvP, right? He's a PvP character, so you're mostly going to be seeing this on PvP, so you're mostly going to be seeing this in ×1, and then you go to PvE, and he does it in like a split second. It's actually very funny. But yeah, let me get his ultimate real quick. So I'm gonna also nuke him, 150% boost him, because I want to see, because he's kind of a nuker, like, kind of, like, he's a single target unit, so I want to do it. And I normally don't do it. I did it with my guy and people appreciated that I did it, so I want to do it again with this OT Naruto now that he got the limit break. But I also want to be like realistic and bring him to a real raid. And I'm also gonna bring him to a heart objective raid after this one, and then gonna look. I should have said about the heart one first, but I'm gonna do this one, and then I'm gonna bring him to a heart raid because he ignores type's advantage. And if you're gonna Leon break him, you're gonna wanna bring him to a heart type raid. That's where you want him, you know. You Leon broke him probably because of that. So I'm gonna bring him to a heart type raid, and then I'm gonna 150 nuke with him. It's a pretty complete character if you can bring him to. I feel like it's the same case about Stage 6 as Obito, right? He's a complete character because you're gonna nuke him on body and he's gonna do tremendous damage, and then you're gonna nuke with him on heart and he's still gonna do tremendous damage. I'm actually scared to kill him, so I'm not. But let me ultimate with Naruto first here, getting the 300 from Minato. Okay, 46k. It's not bad. It's not great either. But let me kill this guy, and then I'm gonna move on to a high type. Actually, the way I'm gonna record this is actually I'm gonna record the 150 boost first, because the high type raid is only gonna come back in 3 hours. So I'll be right back, guys. It's actually pretty funny. Okay, after 3 hours of waiting, I can finally do this. So the first list reset, so oh man, the timelines are so consuming. Okay, so when I recorded the 150 boost, which I recorded before this, it ended up being like the friends list updates after you get a unit, right? So you can pick it up the same unit again. So I had to log into the other account, but now that it took so long, it actually came back. So the first jutsu doesn't ignore type's advantage, so there's nothing to show there. The ultimate is the one that is the interesting part, because the ultimate is the one that ignores type's disadvantage, of course. So now I'm just gonna kill all these mobs, and I'm gonna wait for the mini boss, actually, the Orochimaru mini boss, because I feel like he's the one that I should use the ultimate and not the actual boss. I mean, of course, I need to use the ultimate on the actual boss, but it's gonna take a bit of a while to get there, so I'm just gonna go into the mini boss and do it, and then we have an idea of how much damage he does. on type neutral, of course. I could have just like went for a skill raid, but it wouldn't be fun, you know. I gotta do it on a objective, of course, on a 5 per objective, or else it's not fun. It's not fun for me, you know. It's too easy. If it's too easy, what even, you know? If everything's too easy, why are you doing OP units, alright? Like, you don't need OP units to make it the type advantage objective. You can just use whatever. Not exactly whatever, but you get what I mean. Okay, so how long does it take for it to appear? Oh, I forget, these old raids, man, they have so many ads, it's not even funny. These old raids are so annoying because of that. Okay. Do this. I feel like Orochimaru is gonna spawn in 2 waves of ads, I don't know. Okay, let me jutsu this guy so he dies right now. And then kill these guys manually, just via normal attacks. I feel like it's enough. And then Orochimaru must spawn. There's no way he doesn't spawn after this one. Ouch. Okay, this is getting kinda annoying. Okay. I hate these old raids. Okay, he spawned. Let me try to immobilize him first. I feel like it would be a good idea. Okay, immobilized. Let me try to get a good angle here. 28k, that's actually not that bad for type disadvantage. I mean, it's not on type disadvantage, it's on type neutral, but to bring on a type disadvantage is actually pretty decent. Just because, of course, you don't have that many options, right? Especially with skill. I mean, you do have a lot of options skill, but maybe you don't have a lot of options with skill because maybe you don't play for that long of a time or whatever. Notes in Naruto is a very good option because he's also having with the 400 healing, so now I'm gonna cut into the 150 boost and see what happened there. I don't know what happened there, haha. So already here, let me 150 boost Naruto. Unfortunately, I'll just have the 250 from Kakuzu. I'm an idiot, right? And I completely forgot the fact that when you use a unit from your friends list, you can't use it anymore. Why? I don't know. It's just something that happens. So let me see how much damage it's gonna do. 114k. It's actually not bad. It's actually not bad for an awoken unit. I feel like of course, this is the showcase for his awakened form, and of course the unawakened form will do more damage, but I want to focus on this one because he heals more, he ignores types advantage, so that's honestly the best form, I think. You can boost your other units with the other one, but as a self-sufficient unit, this one's the better one, so let me wait 3 hours for the heart rate and I'll be back. I'm an idiot, that was supposed to be the outro. I'm an idiot! That was supposed to be the outro, okay. Thank you guys for watching. Please fucking subscribe. If you want to leave a like, feel free to do so. And yeah. Fucking idiot.